how did it come true for you? Like, what was the process from you getting from BYU to Nebraska? What's something maybe most people don't know unless they really dig deep for you?
Um, process was yeah, like interesting. It was so men's volleyball for people that don't know is in the spring. So we play in the spring. So we're opposite of the girls' season. So we start in January, and hopefully you're playing to the first weekend in May. That's the weekend of the Final Four of the national championship. Um, President's Day weekend back in 2018, I get a text from a 402 area code number. This is a true story. No idea what 402 where 402 was. And it was this text message basically saying the coach before me was going to leave. Are you looking to get a list together? Are you interested? And then at the bottom, it just said JC. So I'm like, what? And so I Google 402 area code, and it's like Lincoln/Omaha, Nebraska. And I'm thinking, JC. And I remember leaning over to my other fellow assistant going, you think this is from John Cook? So just like kind of respond, obviously tell him I'm interested. I mean, it's like the pinnacle, right? It's like if I was
Did you know about Nebraska at that time? Was
yeah,
that
oh yeah. I mean, oh yeah.
okay.
I mean, I grew up in volleyball, right? Like I
Yeah.
grew up in like this might not be a fair comparison, and I'm not speaking about everybody, but if you're men's volleyball is so small, if you're a men's volleyball person, you know about the women's side.
I
But
gotcha.
if you're in women's volleyball, you don't necessarily know the men's side, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But men's volleyball, because a lot of us to like get to these levels of men's volleyball because there's so few opportunities, it's like you kind of have to really love volleyball,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when you love volleyball, and then of course, like I grew up with it, right? My dad was a coach. My dad coached on the women's side before I was born, too. So you like John Cook was like somebody you like look up to, right? It was like I'm a young football coach and Nick Saban asked me to interview to be on his staff. It was like one of those things where like, did you know Nick Saban? I'm like, yeah, if I was a football coach. Like if you don't know Nick Saban, like you're probably living under a rock, It's the
Yes.
same thing as with Nebraska, So I mean, and you knew about Coach Dunning at Stanford, Coach Rose at Penn State. I mean, John was like one of the legends, right? The biggest reason was just getting to work for him. I mean, the program and then getting to work for, 10, 15 years from now, 20, 30 years from now, when even I retire and people talk about John Cook, I'll get to tell my grandkids that I got to work for John Cook. I was one of his last assistant coaches that got to work for him,